guys have Brian Cussard in the gym? Did Martin spar with Brian?
No. I think he had enough to get in the ring with my people.
I was gonna say you had him in there last time and it worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah, that was something between them two. Brian wanted to do it.
No, he got some finesse to him.
He's not getting in the ring no more. No.
Man, Martin's coming in with 6 KOs and 7 fights. Obviously, that's not what you're going for, right? In a fight, you're not looking for the KO. But are you pretty confident in his power at lightweight? Does he have maybe significant power at lightweight?
I think he's very powerful. I think he's very skillful. So you'll see what we've been working on. I mean, very strong, very powerful, and you'll see that.
He can do it all, but he's
what do you expect from Rivera? More than almost 8 more fights than Frank Martin. Is this maybe too big of a step at this time, or is it right on time?
I don't necessarily think about it. His last opponent was somebody that Frank knocked out a year and a half ago. So I think that the guy wasn't the same guy. Rivera fought him. I think Frank took a lot out of him, but I mean, that's just kind of you kind of gauge it. The guy hit him a lot. So it's different. So you just never know. So a fight may be good for him, but it may be bad for him.
If you were to get a victory on Saturday,
I came too far to believe in if. So
I always don't know how to preface that question. How should I?
You do too much to say when. I mean,
with the victory on Saturday, is that better? With the victory on Saturday.
No, open and wish it. We came too far with that fight.
With the victory on Saturday, how far is Frank Martin from a title shot?
I think he's close. I think that with every fight, it's always about getting more depth and more depth and more depth. What happens with boxing, when this level, you can't go backwards. So you take a couple more steps, it doesn't matter. Fights in between, it doesn't matter for me, because I think with more depth. And when you get in there, you've seen everything, you face everything, you covered every surface you can even cover. So I think it's all about just focus from gradually getting there.
Great. I feel like maybe that's in your future if you decided you wanted to be a boxing analyst. Putting your analyst hat on, another big fight in lightweight coming up hopefully next year, Tank versus Ryan.
Right.
How do you break down that fight for me? Analyze that one.
Man, I think Tank Davis is going to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that he's faced a better competition. I think that his skill set and his depth. It's all about depth. He has more depth. I think that's the key, and you'll see it. He's more intelligent, I believe, and he's just faced a bigger and better challenges. I'm not saying Garcia has not faced good challenges, but I believe that Tank has faced the bigger and better challenges, and he's been able to come through with flying colors.
Stylistically in the ring, visually, what does it look like? How do you think between those?
I can't call that. I just know it's not Facebook, it's not Instagram. So that's all I got to say about that.
That's where all the fights are happening, on Twitter. What do you mean? That's where the fights happen in 2022.
This is not Facebook and not Instagram, so it's not YouTube. So it's a real fight. So I think that you'll see 2 great guys fighting, and I just believe that Tank has more depth, more skill.
The victor in this fight.
Obviously, Earl's standing here right next to us, but looks fine. Looks like he's in good shape. Looks like he's okay. Obviously, I'm asking as well, but I mean, what was your reaction to the news here?
I mean, I saw it. I just thankful that he's okay. You know what I mean? It's nothing more serious than being banged up and soreness from an accident. I mean, everything you see, you just never know. So I'm just happy that he's not banged up and injured.
Hey, Derrick, what would you say are Rivera's best attributes that you have to watch out for?
I mean, he's very intelligent.
Right here with Derrick James. Man, I forgot to ask him, obviously talking about Martin and Errol and all that. I recently saw Anthony Joshua at your gym. How did that visit go with
Hey man, he just visited. It was cool, man, just to meet. I never met him before. And that was it. He was in the city, wanted to work out. So it's kind of cool, yeah.
He just happened to be in Dallas, or because Eddie said he was kind of touring, looking for trainers and stuff.
So it was just that. He just kind of worked out or whatever, It wasn't. I mean,
you have a big smile, man.
No,
is that good news?
I'm smiling because you're asking me the question. No, I don't know anything on this.
Okay.
I don't know nothing. He's just in the gym. It wasn't none of that. No.
How do you look in the gym?
I mean, he was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was good. I mean, I really don't pay attention because if I'm not working with you, I'm not looking at you. So he was good though.
Small gym though. I've been in the gym. It's not like places to hide or anything.
My gym like 5,000 square feet. I have 3 big rooms, man.
Oh, I missed that. I mean, I just saw the main room.
Yeah, that's right.
My bad.
You gotta be.
I didn't mean to throw shade on the gym. I didn't.
No, it wasn't about the shade. I mean, I keep it. I mean, it's not about how big it is. It's about how small it is, where you just keep it contained. So it was good. No, he was good, man. He had a good workout or whatever.
Looking at AJ's future, I mean, I'm not going to ask you. Obviously, he was, there having a good time working out, but just AJ on his own. What do you think is a good kind of comeback opponent for him after the 2 losses to?
Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't really watch a lot of boxing, so I don't know about a lot of fighters, but I think that I don't know. I can't even call it because I don't know. I don't know any other boxers. I mean, maybe somebody in Europe. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, I'm not a matchmaker. I'm not for my guys, especially not for, and now a new friend of mine. I'm not a matchmaker.
Right.
I can't call it.
Right. I didn't get to ask you much about Jermell's fight and Tim Tszyu. How's the Jermell camp?
He's going good, man. He's ready, man. He's getting ready. I mean, we have like 7 weeks, I think, left. So we have good days, good time to get better. And every day is the day to get better. That's how I see it. That's how I view it.
Is he annoyed by the Crawford mentions and things? I saw him on the live. Somebody mentioned Crawford, during the press conference. Someone mentioned him, and does he get annoyed by the Crawford questions? Being that there's obviously somebody very.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I can't call it. I mean, I think that's something that you probably have to ask him. And get him more annoyed. So but
that's why I'm asking you. That's a safe route. I feel like.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that he. Hey man, if you look at it like this, if you're focused on what you're doing with the Tim Tszyu fight, then it's very difficult to answer another question about somebody. Sometimes it's taking a disrespect for anybody, anything. And maybe that's how he sees it. I mean, I'm just assuming, so I'm not saying that's what it was because I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
With Tim Tszyu, I mean, man, Jermell's been on a terror, like super power puncher. I feel like I feel like arguably I meant to ask him this at the post fight, but I never got the mic. But I feel like he has an argument for being the greatest junior middleweight of all time. I mean, he's undisputed in the 4-belt era, undefeated. Or I'm sorry, one loss, but
If you think about this, out of the last 10 fights, 11 fights, maybe more. He's only went the distance 3 times. And really, I think it's like 12 fights or so. 3 times, and so yeah, it's a big deal. He's been very devastating.
How did just you deal with the personality differences between, like, Errol seems very kind of soft-spoken, Mel seems very kind of like boisterous, very like aggressive.
I think you have to know the people to be able to deal with the people. So I think that everybody on the outside sees something in particular, but I'm not going to take anybody talking to me any kind of way. You know what I mean? So you just have to know the people to deal with them. And that's how it is. I mean, you just interact with them from the perspective of what they can hear you.
Definitely. Derrick, thank you so much for your time, man. Much appreciated. Best of luck this Saturday.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Thank you, sir.